Hey guys, we're playing at the Caboolture Golf Club today, full round of 18, and we're about to witness one of the highest handicappers play today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this is the first. It's a 360 meter par 4 dead straight. Here's my first shot of the day. I slightly hook it, and it's around the 190 meter mark. I didn't get any footage of my second shot, but I did top it, and it just rolled up the fairway. Here's my third shot, attempted to chip it on the green. I guess it did work out in the end. And now I'm lining up for my fourth, ended up missing the putt and ended up with a bogey. Hole 2 is a 320 meter par 4. Again, it's dead straight. Drive off the tee was pretty woeful, ended up slicing it right and up on top of the hill. Second shot wasn't much better, hit it left of the green. Didn't get any footage of the third shot, unfortunately. Fourth shot was a chip onto the green, got zero height and hit it too hard and it rolled over the top of the green. The fifth shot I attempted to Texas wedge it onto the green. As you can see, it fell way short. Six, I putted and put way too much on it and it rolled past the hole. Then I proceeded to take a few more shots and ended up with an impressive 9 on a par 4. Surely we couldn't get any worse, right? Here we have hole 3. It's 125 meter par 4. Drive off the tee. I slightly hit it over the back of the green. Overall, it was a good shot. Second shot was a little bump and run. That was too hard. Went slightly past the hole. Shooting for par here. Unfortunately, just fell short. Tap in for a bogey. To hole 4. It's 160 meter par 3. Drive off the tee was a big old hook to the left. Didn't get any footage of my chip onto the green, unfortunately. Here I'm putting for par. Unfortunately, missed the putt. Now putting for bogey, fall short, and that's a gimme for a double bogey. Let's move on to the next hole. Hole 5 is a 449 meter par 4. Drive off the tee. I tried to smack the shit out of it, but instead I decided I wanted to top the shit out of it instead. I then think it's a great idea to try a fiber hybrid, which I've never used before, and top the life out of it, and it goes about 10 meters in front of me. I then decided it was a fluke and try to hit it again and do the same thing for the second time, and the third shot wasn't recorded, but I then proceeded to do it for a third time and have maybe gone about 100 meters up the course from the tee box. I then proceed to not use that club and top this ball as well. It rolls in the car path next to the bridge. Then off camera I hit the cleanest chip onto the green. Surprising, hey? Lining up a long putt, gets real close to the hole. I proceed to tap it in for a whopping score of 10. Hole 6 is 180 meter par 3. Drive wasn't caught on camera. Second was a woeful attempt to chip. Third, bump and run onto the green. For bogey, a shit shot, left short, nothing's new. Fifth is a roll out, tap in for 6. Hole 7 is a 500 meter dogleg par 5. Slice the living shit out of the drive, which is supposed to be a layup. Here I'm looking for my ball, clearly not the only person to do this. Found my ball, take a drop over the fence because I'm not hitting through that. In typical Tom fashion, I sliced the shit out of this ball, which ends well up into the tree line. Don't have any more footage of this hole, but ended up with a cheeky 8. Hole 8 is a 330 meter par 4 dogleg. This is one of my best drives of the day, absolutely piped it down the middle of the fairway. Second shot, about 100 meters out from the green. Sign me up to the tour because I've landed on the green. Here I'm putting for birdie, first of the day. In typical Tom fashion, missed the putt, tap it in for par. Let's go! Hole 9 is a 460 meter par 4. Unfortunately, didn't get any footage on this hole, but I'm glad as I shot a not surprising 9. So let's move on to the back 9. Let's hope we do a lot better. Hole 10 is a 360 meter par 4. Fortunately, didn't get the drive on camera, but it was a great shot, leaving me about 140 from the green. Second shot had great contact, but unfortunately hits the tree and goes left of the green. Third shot, I chip over the edge of the green, and then I proceed to chip it back onto the green. I putt this for bogey, and I am stoked. Hole 11 is a 380 meter par 4. Drive was straight down the middle. Second, I topped it. Third was on the edge of the bunker. Fourth was in the bunker. Then I proceeded to take 2 shots out of the bunker. And if I couldn't think it would get any worse, I 3-putt for a criminal score of 9. Hole 12 is a 482 metre par 5 dog left right. The drive was straight down the right side, but what a swing. Second, topped it yet again, rolled up the fairway. Third shot was the same, didn't go very far up the fairway. Then attempted to hit this one on the green, ended up over the back. Managed to chip it on the green, 2-putt for a double bogey. Hole 13 is a 159 metre par 3. Missed the drive but hit it left to the green. Second shot was an unintentional bump and run onto the green that's worked perfectly. First part held up short but ended up tapping it in for a bogey. Hole 14 is a 340 metre par 4. Layup drive was great, did land it near the waterbank. Second shot unfortunately ended up in the bunker. Third and fourth shot was a miss hit in the bunker. Here's my 5th shot over the bunker, a bit of an overhit, but happy to be out. Putting from distance, leave it short and miss the next putt and tap it in for a cheeky 8. Hole 15 is a 360 metre par 4. First shot, I absolutely sliced the shit out of the ball and I won't be finding that one. So I re-tee up and go again. This drive was much better. Fourth shot, I've made shit contact but still managed for it to roll down the hill onto the edge of the green. Missed the long putt, but I do tap it in for a double bogey. Hole 16 is a 300 metre par 4. The drive was a woeful slice up the hill. Third, I smack it up towards the green. Here I'm counting how many horrendous shots I've made on this hole. I end up with an impressive 9 on the par 4. Now that's something special. Hole 17 is a 130 metre par 3. Drive went way left and short of the green. Second was a dreadful attempt to chip on the green. Third wasn't much better. Like, what am I actually doing on this course? Get me off. Putt goes past the hole. Next putt is just offline. Tap it in for a impressive triple bogey. Hole 18 is a 500 metre par 5. Drive was a bomb down the fairway. Ended up being a 230 metre drive. Didn't think I would come anywhere near those people. My bad. Second shot was left to the green, then attempted to chip it onto the green and fell way short. Here is a dreadful bump and run. Managed to destroy my score even more with my woeful putting skills and ended the round with an unsurprising 9. So overall, ended up with a whopping 118 as a very new golfer. I'm hoping I can improve. If you guys have any tips, please leave them in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe for more golfing content. Tommy T out.